Grill. To name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one-stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
All right, welcome to Bobcat Basketball, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO, and I am joyfully joined by Kevin Simpson, usually one of your voices of the Bobcat football team, and he graciously offered to be my cameraman today and make it a little more hands-free for me. So, Kev, thanks for coming and joining us.
No problem. It's been a little bit of time since I've done a basketball game, but, I mean, you guys hear me on the football stream, and honestly, basketball is probably my first love, so I love the round ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got some good ones this weekend for sure. Bobcats getting to enjoy their first home games of the season here at the Big Horn Basin Classic. Used to be a tournament where they had a trophy and they'd run some championship games and stuff, but I think that ended up causing some matchups that sometimes teams didn't want to have because they'd have to play a conference opponent and it wouldn't go for or against their conference record, and so that just kind of caused some issues, and so they just finally just made it they call it a tournament, but they bring in teams and set up games, and so the Bobcats have 4 this weekend. We play the one against the 2A opponent of the Wind River Cougars, who the Bobcats have definitely had their number the last year, our first year back in 2A. Ended up playing them 3 times, played them at regionals as well, and really took care of business that way. And on paper, that's ultimately what the Bobcats hope to do again today in that. And then later tonight should be a really big one. It'll be a contest between the 2A and 3A 2024-2025 state championships champions between your Bobcats and the Level Bulldogs. Just watch the Level Bulldogs, and they are in mid-season form for sure. Just took care of business with the Wyoming Indian Chiefs and beat them by 20 here on the Thermop court during this tournament. So Bobcats will have their hands full for sure. It should be a really good game. Bobcats did beat them last year on the home court. So it'll be, I imagine, somewhat of a hopeful revenge game for Lovell coming in, but Bobcats hope to spoil that as well. So, Bobcats have a big one here. Kev, I know you said you've had a chance of kind of watching some of the games. What have you thought so far?
You know, Bobcats return a fair amount of their championship roster from last year. You replaced Brody with Brody, basically, in that starting lineup. And, of course, we saw him in the starting lineup quite a bit last year when Potter went down with an injury. So, right. I mean, it's not a whole lot of difference if you look at the makeup of the roster,
right.
Which means, scheme-wise and things like that in which you run offensively, not a whole lot of adjustments for the coaching staff to have to make. looking agile, looking fast. I feel like from the games I've saw, they handle pressure fairly well in the backcourt. And on the flip side of that, I think when they put pressure on the opponent, they can cause some turnovers there. But those away games, they struggled a little bit where they go split last weekend. But good competition.
Well, yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing so far. They've really been playing outside of the 2A a lot here to start the season. Last weekend, playing 3 games, 2 4A teams, Laramie, Cheyenne East, beating Laramie, lost to Cheyenne East in a close one, I think lost by 7, and then went and played a ranked opponent in 3A in Wheatland and beat them by 10. A good weekend for them there. They did lose against Wyoming Indian in a really, really good and tough matchup against Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Lost in overtime by 3. Had a chance there at the end of that one as well. And like you were saying, Kev, like this team, and even when Bomagen and I were calling these games, I mean, one of the biggest things for these guys is their defense leads to good offense. And when they can start putting pressure on and they get those couple little turnovers into an easy layup or something like that, you just see then their defensive intensity picks up and they just start playing a lot harder, and then you see their offense then start catching up. So it definitely starts with the defense with this team and then goes into their offense.
And to hit on what you said about the Cheyenne tournament and things like that, it's good for them to see those tough teams early. Like you said, you play those larger opponents, which hopefully makes their conference schedule a little easier when you step down and play those 2A teams and things like that. But we talk about I talk about my kid in sports and things like that. Iron sharpens iron type of deal, where you want to come out of the gate and get some tough competition. You see it a lot of times in like college athletics and things like that, where you start the season off with a cupcake and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think the opposite is what's going to help the Bobcats, I think, especially in their first homestand.
Yeah, for sure. And they've done that now the last couple years, feeling really confident in their roster and coming in and going to that Flaming Gorge tournament, which is a primarily 3A, 4A tournament. There's a few 2A teams in it, but not many. And so, yeah, they've done that and taken on some pretty tough opponents and have proven to be pretty good. So it's been a great test for them. So far they come in with a 5-3 record, but again, those losses coming, the one loss to Wyoming Indian, but besides that have really taken care of business over some pretty big opponents. I think their other loss was against Cheyenne East, and their third loss was against Green River. So again, 2 4A opponents there. So another good weekend here. You will see, Kevin and I were talking about this, above the scoreboards, teams are starting to bring in the shot clock. So 3A, 4A has the shot clocks already implemented. Next year, all the 1A, 2A teams will implement it as well. Trying to decide, I did see them using it in the last game between Wyoming Indian and Lovell. Lovell was considered the home team, so I think that's why they used the shot clock. I don't know if we'll see it here because both teams being a 2A opponent. But again, it'll be interesting to see because, again, the Bobcats will play Lovell tonight. Bobcats will be considered the home team, I imagine, in that, so I'll be curious to see if they use it or if they don't. Good for teams to start planning for it because they're going to have to next year anyways, and the hope is to change up the game a little bit. I'm a big fan of it, so I'm excited to see it come in. So anyways, this is Kevin and Kevin on 101.7 KDNO and on the YouTube channel Wild Today. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the end of our pregame show right after this.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Big Horn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Big Horn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Big Horn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness. 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose the bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis. Go Bobcats!
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
All right, folks, and we're back with the WYO Today pregame show here for Bobcat basketball on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel WYO Today. You have Kevin Gerber here and Kevin Simpson on the camera, so don't hesitate that if he gets caught being a spectator and misses moving the camera, he has no excuses. That's his duty today, that and a little bit of talking. So, no, we're excited to do it. We're about 90 seconds from tip-off. Bobcats with a good homestand starting game for them against the Wind River Cougars. Again, on paper, Wind River Cougars are 1-7 coming into this game, so Bobcats really on paper look like should be able to take care of business. So we're going to take one more quick break. We'll get starting lineups, and we'll be back for the start of this ball game here in about 60 seconds. We'll be right back after this.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, and we're getting some starting lineups here as they're calling out the Bobcats. You have number 0, senior Nolan Collins, number 2, senior Zach Hasty, number 3, senior Cody Bomagen, number 5, senior Ellis Weber, and number 11, junior Brody Welch. For the Wind River Cougars, you have 0, Tanner Walker, number 1, Jeffrey Strock, number 3, Zane David, number 5, Ford David, and number 23, Kai Altatini. So Ford David, I've said this, I think, every year I've called his games that he's one of my favorites to watch. He plays really, really hard. He just doesn't stop. But, yeah, it's fun to watch him, and he's always been one of my favorite names of players out there for sure. Ford David. And it looks like he has his brother out there, Zane.
It's not David Ford?
Yeah, well, it says David Ford in here, but I'm pretty sure I always got excited because it was Ford David.
There you go.
Jump ball, and we are underway as Cody Bomagen wins the jump. Cougars come out in a kind of a 1-2-2 defense zone. Cody Bomagen drives in and scores with his patented baseline move, which is what we were missing a little bit during the game at Wyoming Indian. Didn't get a lot of shots up. Played really well. So
a little loose with the ball here.
And turnover there. Nolan Collins comes away with it. Ellis Weber with it. Kick up to the side to Zach Casey on the far side. Ellis Weber now going to run point. Gets it to Nolan. Kind of running a 4-out, 1-in. Brody Welch just chasing the ball from high post to high post, and then he'll go down to low post. Nolan Collins has it. He'll drive baseline. Tries to kick it out. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Ends up in Cody Bomagen's hand, and Cody's got another bucket right away just like that.
Good finish with the left.
His dad'd be proud. Casually standing with his arms folded. Watching.
The typical Bomagen.
That's right. And another turnover. Zach Hasty now going to have an easy left-hand layup. Uses the right, though. That's all right.
Bobcats just a little pressure on the ball coming up. Hasty's just going to bug the ball.
Yeah, and they're trying to – I like this defense, a 1-3-1. It's a really hard one to run, so I think probably doing it just to – and then another almost steal by Bomagen. But it just – not very many people practice offenses against a 1-3-1 because not a lot of teams show it because it is a tough defense. And so it's so they're going to have to try to adjust on the fly because right now our Bobcats match up with them perfectly.
It's this 1-3-1 trap is what they're running here.
Yeah. Well, and the Cougars are just going right to where all the white jerseys are. Shot is up and good for Zane David.
And we are using the shot clock.
And Bomagen with it in the corner to Weber. Cross to Nolan. Back to Weber. Weber will drive down into the corner. Kick out to Bomagen into the corner to Zach Hasty. Looks like they're going to pass on threes. Yeah, force it in there and got a steal there from Kai for the Cougars. Now to Walker. He'll bring it up. Oh, and then not ready for it. Bomagen. Oh, Bomagen was feeling.
He was going to throw it down if he got his hands on that.
He was. He had a good one last weekend. I saw somebody posted a highlight of him against Wheatland, I think. Drove through some traffic.
Not as good as that Orlando player.
Oh, and then here's Ellis. Yeah, through 4 guys. Ellis Weber, left-hand layup, up and in for 2. So really, Bobcats getting most of their points on the turnovers. Not, well, I guess they're 50-50 right now on offense. Kick over to David there. Another turnover. Ellis gets it. Nice pass to Zach. Zach has to do a reverse, up and in for 2.
Timeout.
And just like that, at 5:16 left in the first quarter, Bobcats lead 10-2. as kind of expected coming into this game. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
In Du Bois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and YOTs makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, YOTs has them. YOTs of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, YOTs is your go-to for all things apparel. YOTs, express yourself.
All right, and we join gameplay here after the timeout. Bobcats going to stay in that extended 1-3-1 trap. Gets it to Zane David. Now up to the top to Strock. Over to Walker. Walker now with it, looking for someplace. Nice backdoor cut there by Strock. Little high pass for him, not able to get it, and Bomagen knocks it out of bounds. Stays to the Cougars under their hoop. Walker going to take it out, gets a Cougars set up. Looks like Bobcats are going to come out man-to-man on these out-of-bounds plays. Kick out to Ford. Around the back, good tough defense there by Brody Welch. Inside to Ford David, his shot's up, no good.
Good rebound.
And then good block there by Brody Welch, shots up, no good. Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound. Drive through the middle of the lane, right hand up and in. Put a little English on that one. Gives him 6 points in the quarter. Makes it 12-2, Bobcats with a 10-point lead. Kick into the middle. And shot from Ford David strong, and Zach Casey comes down with another rebound. Bobcats kind of trailing here. Kick over to Ellis Weber, now to Nolan Collins, back up to Ellis. Screen here from Brody Welch over to Zach Casey. Looks at the three to the short corner to Bomagen. Bomagen, nice pass to Brody Welch in the middle for his bucket. For the 5 starters.
And
with
Hasty
scores.
smacks it out of bounds.
So into the ball game will come Ty Simmerall, Bridger Pyle, and Jordan Garrison. Out will go Nolan, Ellis, and Brody.
Oh, it's off of the Cougs.
Oh, all right. So Zach Casey must have knocked it off the Cougars, so it goes to the Bobcats under their hoop. Little lob play. Bridger trying to look for Cody. And then the question hands from both of them come up.
What?
Pass to Strock. Strock now trying to stay away from that trap, and then tries to toss it way over the head of Eli Hill and goes out of bounds. Can kind of feel that intimidation of playing the state champion contenders here. Jordan Garrison with it over to Ty Simmerall. Down to the short corner, Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty going to post up. A little accidental pass to Cody Bomagen. And Ty Simmerall with the 3 is short. Rebound by Strock. And pass up to the middle. Ty Simmerall going to get the steal. There was good pressure by Zach Hasty on that pass from Strock. Zach Hasty now around the back. Goes baseline, kick to Bridger. Bridger's going to look for his 3. Shot is up, no good, too strong. And now another steal by Zach Hasty. He's going to drive in. No look pass to Ty Simmerall. I'm not able to catch the pass. A little heat on it. And ball out of bounds.
Zach getting turnovers here, but not really working too hard. I think he's just filling a passing lane, and the Cougars are forcing the pass.
Yeah. Oof, tough pass there for Hill to get, but he got a hand in the way of it. And Jordan Garrison now gets a steal. And Bridger now with it, and he's going to be out of bounds, so it'll be off of Bobcats to the Cougars. So what do you think? Do you think this is one of those games where, like, coach gets nervous that doesn't keep the Bobcats locked in, that they kind of start playing more backyard ball?
Too early to tell.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of weird stuff happen.
Right. Eli Hill's shot is up, no good. Eli Hill. Look at that.
There you go.
One of our future Bobcat basketball players' names.
Yep.
And Zach Casey now with it. He's going to drive in, kick out to Simmerall. Simmerall's going to drive in, toss inside to Garrison. Inside, bounce pass to Hasty. No good, gets his own rebound. And then rebound by Ford David. David Ford. I'm not sure now. Now I'm confused on which one it was, but we'll say Ford David. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
We got a little bit of a gimpy Cougar player here, number 12.
Yeah, it looks like Hirsch Zikafus is hurting a little bit.
I got way different numbers on my roster than you do.
Strock now with it. He gets it to Walker. Walker gets trapped now into Ford David. He's going to spin around, jump shots up, and good shot. Nice touch there.
Used every bit of the rim and backboard.
Yes, he did. And now, again, kind of a 2-1-2 from zone from the Cougars now. Zach Casey drive in, get to the corner, kick up to Bridger, top of the key, back to Zach. Kind of an overload on the side there. Zach Casey drive in, his shot's up, no good. He'll be fouled on the floor. And their prior possession down here, Zach had gone up for a shot, missed, and then fouled on the rebound, so he'd picked up his first foul.
Oh.
And let's see, that foul will go against, Zikafus. Looks like whatever he did to his knee or ankle.
Yeah.
He'll come out and get healed up. Cody Bomagen, turnaround jumper, a little too strong off the glass. Ty Simmerall, hustling for it. Gets it, kick out to Zach. Zach from the top of the key. Oh, no good. Bridger comes down with it. As he's falling, loses the ball, and Strock will come away with it for the Cougars. Now Walker, he'll bring it up for Wind River. Gets it to Strock. Strock, tough bounce pass inside, will get stolen by Bridger. Now, good pass to Bridger to Ty, and then he'll get an and one.
Yep.
So Ty being aggressive and attacking the hoop makes it 16-4 with just under a minute left in this opening quarter for Bobcats and Cougars. Bobcats in their first home game of the season. The and one opportunity is up and good for Ty. 17-4. Ty at the top of that extended 1-3-1 now. And down low, Jordan Garrison running that baseline of the 1-3-1. He gets his hands on it, knocks it out of bounds. He was ready to go off to the races instead of getting control of the ball first. A Gerber special there.
I thought the Gerber special is to shoot it from over here.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Gerber specials. They're on discount.
Every shot's a good shot.
That's right. Shoot till you're on. Strock with it. Good bounce pass into Ford. Shots up, no good. Zach Casey comes down with a rebound. Up ahead to Ty Simmerall.
Oh,
he's not able to hang on to the ball. Ball goes out of bounds off Ty's. He was getting ready to zip one to Bomagen, I think.
Well, he had a hard time handling the pass and then never quite got a good handle on the thing, I don't think.
Yeah. Walker now bring it up.
27 seconds on the quarter.
And we've got Hill with the ball. He gets it over to Kai. And then he tried to just dump it off to Strock. Strock was kind of moving in the wrong direction, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Bobcats 17 seconds to get a shot off here.
I think the Bobcats have caused double-digit turnovers already here in this first quarter.
Yeah.
Jordan now with it, calling numbers here, gets it to the high post to Zach Hasty. Zach's going to drive in, kick over to Simmerall. Simmerall going to step into the three, and good. That was his brother Corbin. That's where Corbin liked to stand. And Zach Hasty gets another turnover at the end of the quarter. And at the end of one, Bobcats lead this one 22-4. We will be back after this. And somebody will get caught up on the score here in a minute. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, and we are back getting ready for second quarter action. Have some Duramides found and located at the scores table. 20-4, Bobcats lead in this one. Yeah, Kevin threw me off by being here to help me film, and I guess I thought I just had free hands and forgot to keep score, so I'll do a better job. So it is caught up now. Strock with the ball for the Cougars, gets it into Ford. Back out to Strock. Now over to Hill, to Walker, back to the top to Strock. Strock's going to drive in, kick back over to Hill. Hill looking for Walker. Cougars just having to keep it on the outside. Bobcats just shutting down the inside of the lane there, and then really not having anywhere to go with it. We're going to see the shot clock. We're down at 5 seconds. Might get a shot clock violation, and shot's going to get up. Walker gets it on the buzzer. No good at the end of the shot clock. Rebound.
Pretty lights on the
Yeah,
backboard.
I know. And the end of the game is freshman Colomer for the first time, Lane Colomer, and also is Davian Martinez, number 30, Colomer number 24. Ellis Weber, Brody Welch, and Nolan Collins are your lineup here. And into the ball game will come Zane David for the Cougars, along with Walker, Ford David, Eli Hill, and Kai. Alatatini.
What?
Altatini. There it is,
gotcha.
I think. And over to Colomer. Colomer, one-hand catch there. Inside. Oh, David Martinez not expected to have an open lane. He's going to have to get out of there. He's going to get 3 seconds. And had he not got 3 seconds, he would have got a double dribble.
Yeah.
As he'd taken that death dribble first when he caught the ball. Walker now with it will walk it up for the Cougars. Just a minute gone by in this second quarter. 20-4 is the score.
Steal.
Just takes it away, zips it over to Brody Welch. Brody Welch going to throw it down two-handed. I'm not going to lie. That 100% came from out of nowhere. I did not know he could throw it down so easily, so I must have not been paying attention during warm-ups.
He brought that from the hip, too.
Yeah, he did, too. Brody doing his best Brody impression from last year.
There you go.
That's why he likes to play the top of the key on this 1-3-1.
Yep. Get some runouts.
Yeah, for David with it. Kick out to Hill, or to Zane David now up to Walker at the top of the key. He'll get a shot up, no good. Zane David with the shot, no good. And rebound Martinez. Good rebound there by Davian. Ellis Weber now going to bring it up. Gets it over to Colomer. Colomer going to dribble into the high post. Kick over to Ellis, to Nolan. Now back up to Ellis. Colomer to Brody Welch in the corner.
There you go, good skip.
And Nolan Collins with the three up, no good. Rebound, Brody Welch. And turnaround up and in for two for Brody Welch. So a couple buckets here for Brody to start the second quarter. 5.5 left. Bobcats already up by 20.
That might be a 5-second call.
Well, and that's my other question now with the shot clock. Is there a 5-second call?
I don't know why there wouldn't be.
Because I don't think they have one in like college and stuff with shot clocks because of the shot clock. Because then you could just dribble it around for 30 seconds.
I'll have to investigate.
Yeah, I'm not positive. Oh, well, we can watch the refs too to see if they start giving a 5 count or not. But I haven't seen it. So see, no count.
Yeah.
Walker with it now. He'll hand off to Zane David. Zane David spin move. Kick out to Walker. Oh, I look at it. It had a good shot. Drove in. Shots up. No good. And shot clock.
That was off the rim.
Yeah. Should have been a reset.
Yep.
But it's new for everybody, for sure.
Wind River with the
probably
ball.
Adds one more person to the scorers table, actually, just to run the shot clock, I'd imagine. Steal here by Davian Martinez. Hands off to Nolan. Nolan up ahead to Colomer, and the freshman's up and in for two. as Brody Welch was looking for one off the backboard.
Say, that wasn't going in. It was going in on the second try.
Yeah, that was. And
Colomer
is going to get called foul as he was hustling to go after the ball and run into Kai Altatini and cause a turnover.
I like the aggressiveness from the freshman.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
You don't see that freshman getting a varsity game right off the bat and want to make some plays like that. They're usually a little timid.
I was going to say, I don't know if you've ever heard his dad from the sidelines.
I play rec ball with his dad, and I know exactly how that goes.
I think that's where that comes from. Ellis Weber's going to get another steal. Kind of an easy steal for him as the ball just came to him pretty easily. Brody Welch now from the corner feeling it. His shot's up and good.
Brody.
9 points for him in
He's
the ball
on fire
game.
if this was NBA Jam.
That's right. Hoops on fire, balls on fire.
Right. Let it go from anywhere.
Yeah, Walker now with it. Gets it to Ford. Ford going to drive in. Ellis on him, and they're going to get a travel called. Good defense by Ellis. Ellis coming up with 2 big charge calls, or drew 2 charge calls last week against Wyoming Indian in a tough game. Ellis Weber now with it. Bring it up for Bobcats. Kick over to Colomer. Colomer down low to Brody Welch in the short corner. Brody kick out to Nolan. Nolan going to drive now to Brody. And nice pass into Colomer. And Colomer gets his second bucket of the ball game. Makes it 31-4. We're going to get a timeout. Get everybody new in. And we will be back after this timeout. This is Kevin Gerber and Kevin Simpson on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we come back after the timeout. Bobcats lead 31-4 with 4 minutes left in this opening half. And we're back to a different group of Bobcats here. You got Hasty, Cimarron, Bomagen, Pyle, and Garrison in for the Bobcats.
Almost the starters again, because they went through a full line change.
Right. So good minutes here, though, for these younger guys, too, that haven't seen the varsity court a whole lot. Turnaround jumper is up and no good for Hirsch. Good to see him back in. He would kind of look like he'd hurt his ankle or knee or something. Bridger now with it. Kick over to Garrison. Again, Bobcats holding the Cougars to just 4 points so far in this half. Or in this ball game.
Rare turnover by the Bobcats.
Yeah, tough cross-court pass stolen there by Eli Hill. And Bobcats going to stay in that 1-3-1 extended, just putting on pressure. And Ty Cimarron is going to get a steal. He's going to give it up to Bomagen. Throw down and a dunk by Cody Bomagen. Makes it 33-4. Cody scoring the first 4 points for the Bobcats and then was kind of quiet. Of course, he's set for a while as well, so first bucket for him since opening 2 buckets. Strzok now with it. Tough pass from Ford, baseline. Now a trap there. Gets it to Eli Hill. Now to Strzok. He's going to step into the 3 up off the back of the rim. Bridger going to tap it to Bomagen. Bomagen gets the rebound. 2:33 left in the half. 33-4. Bobcats lead. And Cougars still stay in that. They're kind of in a 1-3-1 of their own now. Bobcats now. Tough pass from Zach Hasty trying to find Bridger on the sideline. Goes out of bounds.
Tried to no-look it a little bit, I think. And had plenty of time just to turn and throw it.
Yeah, for sure. And Cougars will take it out. Zach Hasty going to put some full court pressure on. Over to Strzok. to Walker.
Zach's got such a high motor.
Right. Walker will bring it up, and the other 5 will be set to come in. So just a couple minutes for this group. Jump pass over to Strock. Again, the Cougars just struggling to find any open space here against this zone. And Zach Casey's going to steal the ball from behind and bring it up for the Bobcats. Kick over to Garrison. Now to Simmerall. Back to Garrison. To Bridger. Cross court to Simmerall. Inside to Cody Bomagen. Turnaround jumper up and no good. Zach Casey comes in. Hustles for the rebound. Not able to hang on to it. It'll go off of Bobcats.
Line change.
To the Cougars. So it'll go back to that original group that started this quarter. Ellis Weber, Nolan Collins, Davian Martinez, Lane Colomer, and Brody Welch.
You know, it's not bad to get those starters limited action in this first game because there's 3 more to go here.
Well, right, and they got a super tough one this evening against Level Bulldogs. Walker with it now. Gets himself in no man's land, kind of has to try to hustle, throw it down into the corner, and Nolan Collins is there to get the steal. Gets it to Ellis Weber. Now up to Nolan. Just around the horn, gets it to Cullimer in the corner. Back to Welch. Welch steps into the 3, see if he's still feeling it. He got a cool down, but Martinez is there. And he gets a putback for Davian Martinez. So nearly all of the Bobcats, -3, have scored in this opening half, which is what you like to see as well. And Nolan Collins comes from the backside to get a steal. Not a steal. He'll just knock it out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Cougars. But good hustle from Nolan. He kind of came from out of nowhere. His safety position. Drive by Zane David. Shot up by Walker. No good. Rebound by Hirsch.
Hurried shot.
And shot's no good. It'll go out of bounds off of the Bobcats, off of Ellis, and stay with the Cougars under their hoop. 39.9 seconds. Again, Bobcats have held the Cougars to just 4 points in this opening half. Walker set to take it out of bounds. Kick out to Zane David. Good couple moves, up and under, then off the side of the backboard. Good defense by Brody Welch. Brody going to bring it up now for the Bobcats. Kick over to Nolan. Nolan going to drive baseline. Tough shot as he kind of got caught up on one foot. And Martinez, offensive board and put back for his second bucket.
Working the glass.
Yeah, doing a good job. As a rebounder, you just kind of have to assume every shot's going to be missed. And he's done a great job of finding himself in a good position.
Right in front of the rim every
time.
time.
And then keeps it high and finishes. And ball goes out of bounds but stays with the Cougars. Zane now with it to Ford. Kick over to Strock. Strock's shot is up off the back of the rim, and there's Ford to get the rebound. And he'll 1 foot shot up, no good. And at the buzzer, at the end of this first half, your Bobcats are leading big, 37-4, up over the top of the Cougars. So just as a reminder as well for those that may not know, at 40 points, there will be a running clock. So if we get to that point in the second half, if the game seems to be going quicker, that's why it would be. Looks like we're trending that way, but see what changes happen here for the Cougars and see what adjustments the Bobcats make as well. And with that, at halftime, Bobcats lead 37-4. So Kevin Gerber and Kevin Simpson on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today. We'll be right back with Hot Springs Health halftime show right after this.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Drive up, walk up, we couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat Sports. Go Bobcats!
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we are back. Look at that. Just a classic person in Thermopolis there.
That guy is in a baseball Hall of Fame.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you that right now.
That's right.
Jason Sizz right there.
I mean, you can't start better off for a Hot Springs Health halftime show than to show at a basketball game than to show baseball.
And then elementary principal.
That's right. Nicole Sizz.
There you go.
That's right. So, here we are at the Hot Springs Health halftime show. And thanks to Kevin Simpson coming and helping out, I was able to keep a few stats, not much other than some points. So I'll be able to kind of run through some of those. We'll start with the Cougars, and unfortunately not a lot to go over
fast.
there. We have Zane David and Ford David, each with a bucket for their 4 points that they have. Not even a lot of shots really up. I'd say maybe 10 shots up in the 2 quarters. Probably their biggest stat in the game, unfortunately, would be turnovers. Just a number of turnovers started right away. Bobcats just came right out in that 1-3-1 extended trap and just caused lots of turnovers, caused lots of chaos for the Cougars. And so Bobcats come out and a number of scorers for them. 7 of the 10 players for the Bobcats with points in this one. Zach Hasty with 6 points, getting most of that done in that first quarter. Not seeing a lot of game time in the second quarter. Cody Bomagen, again, like I kind of said during the game, he's got his 6 points, but he scored the first 4 points and then got kind of quiet there.
It wasn't in for a while.
It wasn't in for a long time, towards the end of the first quarter, and then started not even the second quarter, a couple minutes in as well. Ellis Weber with a bucket for 2 off of a turnover. And then Brody Welch being the lead scorer with 9 points with that dunk included. Cody Bomagen throwing one down as well, which the Bobcats and Bobcat fans are starting to get accustomed to. So for any of you young Bobcats listening, start working on those calf raises so you can follow in the footsteps, because Bobcat fans are getting used to seeing people throw down the basketball here. Ty Simmerall, he comes in off the bench and he scores 6 points, gets the and one old-fashioned 3-point, and then also knocked one down in the corner from his brother Corbin's favorite spot with his 6 points, and then Lane Colomer with 4, the freshman scoring a couple buckets, and then Davian Martinez doing work on the glass, getting 2 offensive rebounds and putbacks for his 4 points. So Bobcats lead this one 37-4. And man, Kev, as a coach, you want to see that, to see the scoring spread around like that. Defensively, it seems like almost every one of the guys that have been out there have gotten a steal. You want to see everybody matching that intensity. What are some other things you saw out there?
I think it's important, we talked about, is this one of those where your starters get a little lackadaisical, and we mentioned that early. For me, it's a good game for the Bobcats to have right off the bat, because your young guys are coming out and getting some varsity experience right off the bat, and as the season progresses, that's not always the case when you get into those tougher games. that builds confidence. Like I said, you see Lane Cullimer come out here and make some aggressive plays at a basketball and things like that. So I think, especially in a tournament, well, quote tournament like we're doing now, you've got 4 games in 2 days, and it's also important for, like we talked about, the Bobcats are going to be able to rest their starters for a very tough game tonight, which when I came in, the level was resting some of their starters to finish that game as well. So they're going to have a little bit of fresh legs. So I think that's going to be important when we talk about the stretch of games now, but also as you go forward throughout the season. You want to get your guys varsity experience, because you never know when something happens, someone gets in foul trouble, someone gets injured, and you get thrown into that position.
Yeah,
and
for
so
sure.
any exposure you get is phenomenal.
Oh, it is, and it's just different. It's easy to say, well, they're playing JV games or they're playing freshman games. It's on the same court, that sort of thing. But the speed of the game just increases as you move up into those games, from freshman to JV, and then JV to varsity. It's just a different speed, no matter the competition. So, like you said, if all of a sudden your number gets called and you've not spent any time on that court, the game can get too big and too fast for you real quick, and this way these guys get that confidence, plus get a play with some of the starters and things too, so you get a little bit of feel for how you play together as well. So but so with that, we're at 37-4. We're about 90 seconds from tip-off of the second half, so we're going to take a quick break, get a last word from our sponsors, and we'll be back for second half action right after this.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
All right, and we were back for third quarter action here. Bobcats leading 37-4. They'll start with the ball. Looks like Cougars are setting up in that 2-1-2 zone that they tried a little bit here, just trying to shut down the lane. Bobcats not having to shoot from the perimeter too much.
No.
Pretty efficient when they did, but not having to. Zach Casey going to drive baseline kick to Nolan. Up to Ellis, top of the key. Now to Brody Welch. Good rotation here by the Bobcats, just kind of running a 4-out, 1-in. Phil and Chase. Ellis now to the top of the key. Over to Nolan. Back to Ellis. And jump pass over to Nolan. Nolan's going to drive.
Seconds.
Kick over to Zach Hasty in the corner. His shot is short. Rebound, Cody Bomagen.
Oh, and they let him just have it.
And then he misses. Almost was expecting more contact, I think, and then shot is up and good.
Yeah, they just kind of let him go to the rim. I was surprised he missed that.
You're right. I think he was expecting a little more contact back, and they just got out of his way. Strock now with the ball at the top of the key for the Cougars. And Bobcats staying in that 1-3-1, and then an offensive foul there by Kai Altatini as Brody tried to get by his screen. He just kind of threw his knee out there and tripped him up, or his hip. And Zach Hasty now will have it for the Bobcats. Kick over to Nolan from Ellis. Screen from Brody. Ellis, elbow jumper up and good for 2.
Good mid-range.
He's always had such a good shot right there. And ball comes down for the Cougars. Zane with it now, gets it to Ford. And
Stripped.
Ford gets it stolen by Ellis. Zach Casey comes away with it. Bomagen with it. Two-hand dunk for him. Throws down another one as well. So I think I would have had a little extra pizzazz to my run down court if I knew I could have thrown it down too. A little extra speed from those big guys.
I could never even touch the rim. I don't even talk about it.
Over and back by the Cougars. Turnover there caused by, I could never get the coordination down of hands and feet, and I could touch rim, but it didn't do me any good.
You just have to have the ball in your hand.
No one let me count throwing down a tennis ball. So
there you go.
Alice Weber now with it.
You're a beast on an 8-foot rim.
Oh man, watch out, Nerf Nation. And Nolan Collins with it to Ellis. Ellis, nice jump pass inside to Cody. Cody almost not ready for it either. Up and in.
A little smirk on his face. Yeah. Like, yeah, good pass.
6 points now for him as well. Makes it 45-4, so we'll have running clock now for the rest of this game, even if the Cougars get it under 40. Once it hits it once, it's running clock. So we're going to have a fast-paced second half here at the 5:45 mark of the third quarter. Handoff.
Little three-man weave.
Right. Strock now with it to Ford. Over to Walker. Walker now resets him up. Directing traffic here to Strock. Never seen an offense.
Shot clock violation.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not sure what Wind River's doing. I've never seen their offense they set their offense up in a 1-3-1 offense. So all the Bobcats just matched right up with them instead of kind of splitting it. So with that, looks like we're going to get a timeout. That makes it 45-4, 5-11. It's a quick timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
All right, and we're back after a quick timeout. Bobcats leading 45-4 in this one with 5:11. Like I said, it'll be running clock minus timeouts or injuries in this ball game now. It'll just be running clock for the remainder of this game. So it makes for a pretty fast quarter and a half here. Bobcats up 45-4. Ellis Weber with it. Look to kick over to Nolan Collins, back up to Ellis. Not a lot of movement in the Bobcats offense here. Kick over to Zach Hasty. He's going to drive in.
Tied up.
And we're going to get a jump ball. That will go to the Cougars. Good play there by the Cougars. And Bobcats going to have some extended pressure here, which, again, I'm not a big fan of when you're up 40 and it's running clock. I'd like to just see maybe try a new half-court defense or something that you haven't done before, just to see if you like it or not.
I just think it's a soft full-court pressure.
Yeah. Into Walker. Strock with the left-hand layup, up and good for 2. Makes it 45-6. Strock with his first bucket of the ball game. Nolan Collins now with it to Ellis Weber. Kick over to Zach Hasty, left open for the 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Nolan Collins to Brody Welch. And Brody will get it over to his point guard, Ellis Weber. Ellis going to drive in. Tough pass over to Cody Bomagen. Tough pass to hang on to Zach Hasty. Nolan Collins cutting through the middle. Too hard off the glass. And rebound comes down to Cody Bomagen. Spin move. And shot is halfway down. Gets his own rebound up and in. So 8 points in this quarter for Cody Bomagen.
Not a whole lot of urgency by the Cougars to get rebounds.
No,
a lot of flat feet on the ground.
Right. Know that they're giving up some height and almost just relinquishing that and kind of going, okay. And Cody Bomagen going for that steal, not able to get it. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by the Cougars, up, no good by Kai. Brody Welch comes down with it, gets it to Zach Hasty. Now Ellis Weber will bring it up for the Bobcats. Kick over to Nolan Collins. Back to Ellis. Jordan Garrison, Bridger Pyle set to come into the ball game for the Bobcats. Kick back over to Nolan. Nolan steps into a 3, and his is good. His first bucket of the game.
We've almost got everybody scored.
Almost. Garrison and Pyle, I think, is all we have left. Makes it 50-6, 2:48 left in this third quarter. Strock with it. Ellis Weber on him. Nolan Collins going to get a steal. See if he can dunk it.
No.
Oh, no. He decided not to.
He laid off.
He took it easy.
Saving it for later.
That's right. Save it for the second game. Also, for just like notes for the rest of the weekend, Bobcats have that game tonight at 7:30 against the number 1 3A team, the Level Bulldogs. And then tomorrow morning, they'll tip off at 9:30 a.m. against the number 2 Powell Panthers.
Is it 9 or 9:30?
I don't know. I've seen both.
We'll find out.
Yeah. We'll say.
Please hold.
We'll say 9 so that you can tune in quick enough. But that is a good note for those of you that might be watching on Wild Today on the YouTube channel. Click that like and follow or like and subscribe, and then also hit that little bell for notifications. We usually try to start our games anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes prior to tip-off. That way it'll notify you on your phone or your device that game time's getting ready to go, and then you can tune in and watch. So, again, a big shout-out to all of you that are listening on 101.7 KDNO, and then those of you able to tune in and watch the ball game if you're not here in Thermop.
And if you have any questions, we'll put Kevin Gerber's cell phone number across the marquee on the bottom.
That's right. And if you have any complaints, I'll put Kevin Simpson's address, and you can visit him personally at his home to talk to him. So after the timeout here, 2:35 left in this third quarter, 52-6. Bobcats get a timeout called, get Garrison and Pyle into the game for Bomagen and Weber. And Hill now has it. Oh, Deathstroke just kind of trying to shove Bridger out of his way. Kai now has the ball, gets it to Walker. Bobcats now in man-to-man defense. Jordan Garrison on Strock. To Kai.
Backdoor cut.
And Nolan nonchalantly just kind of throws a hand up as he sees Walker running baseline and knocks the ball out of bounds to the Cougars. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Walker to Ford. Ford with Welch on him. And Brody Welch trying to go after the steal again. Ball's on the floor. Hill has it. Kicks over to Ford. Ford gets it. Tough shot up. No good. Off the top of the backboard. Yeah. Rolled along the top of the backboard. Nolan has it. And get a blocking foul on the ground by Walker. And good aggressive drive there by Nolan. After he saw that ball go through the hoop a couple times, he's kind of like, hey, I'll go get mine too. Bridger Pyle going to take it out for the Bobcats. Gets it to Zach, to Nolan, to Jordan. Now out to Bridger. Bridger shot is up, no good. And Ford comes down with the rebound.
Waiting for Bridger and Garrison to get on the board
here.
here.
Those are the two lone Bobcats haven't scored yet. Ball from Walker to Ford. Cougars getting a chance to run their half-court man-to-man offense, or half-court offense against man-to-man, I should say. And so far, Bobcats doing a great job of just keeping them in front of them. Now Kai with it, gets it over to Hill. And Nolan Collins going to get another steal, up and in for 2 for 7 points for him. 30 seconds left in the quarter. And ball off of Kai's face, but able to get his hands on it. And then Zach Hasey's going to get it. And shot is up. And no good off the front of the rim. Kai gets it to Ford. Now over to Walker. Walker going to drive to the free throw line. And then Kai tries to throw it right back to him. Now to Bridger. And Zach Hasty now going to go up one hand, try to throw a dunk down, no good. And Bridger's going to get the rebound. Looks like he gets undercut by Kai. That'll be the end of the quarter. And 54-6 is where we sit at the end of 3 in this game of Bobcats versus Wind River Cougars. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for fourth quarter action right after a quick zoom in of baseball royalty.
Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
All right, and we want to give a happy birthday shout out to Superintendent Dr. Foose there, celebrating his birthday. Looking at all of his birthday wishes, texts, and Facebook posts, I'm sure. So big happy birthday to him. So Bobcats come out ready for the fourth quarter, up 54-6. Bobcats start with the ball in this quarter as well. Bridger Pyle with it. Going to drive baseline. Wants to get on the board and does, just like that. So Bridger gets his. So we're just Jordan Garrison. That's all we're looking
on him. Yep.
He selfishly wanted to wait and let everybody else score, and then he'll come out and see what he can do. And Cougars just struggling. I mean, really not hardly any shots up. Have either turned the ball over or just not been able to get much up. Fort David's got some looks at it, but just can't get anything to fall, minus the one bucket. Lane Colomer will bring it up for the Bobcats. Gets it to Garrison. Now up to the top to Martinez. Over to Colomer. And we're going to get an offensive foul. Looks like that's going to go against Davian Martinez, I believe. Be his first.
Whoops.
Pretty clean game between the two teams. Not a lot of fouls here. Nobody really in any foul trouble at all. Zane David with it now. Gets it to Walker. Walker calls out the play. Gets it to Strock. Strock now gets it top to Zane David. Kick inside to Hill. Back out to Strock. Over to David again. Zane. Inside to Ford. Garrison's going to get it. See if he can get on the board. He's going to go up. And I think we're going to get a travel call.
Bobbled it on the way up.
Yeah, got a kind of shooting the shot before he caught the ball. So bobbled it, and he made it, though. So any Garrison fans, if you're watching, he made it. He just got a little too excited.
Bobcats still pressuring here.
Yeah.
With up
and now
50.
They get him back. Coach Colomer says, hey, let's get back. No need to pressure more. Up 50, 6-12 left in this ball game. Walker with it. He'll bring it up. Here comes Eli Hill. Still seems like the Cougars are playing pretty hard on the offensive side for sure. Still trying to look for those buckets. Shot is up, no good for Fort David. Simmerall with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Bobcats. Call out the play, hand off to Garrison. Garrison going to drive in, lose the ball, kick over to Colomer. To Pyle, now back over to Simmerall.
Thought Garrison was going to pull up for a mid-ranger. He dribbled too far.
Bridger with it now, drives in. Again, almost expecting pressure, didn't get it, and then an easy layup there for Bridger.
That's where being the lefty helps over there.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's genetic.
Walker with it now, calls out the play. Gets it over to Strock. Bridger on him. Bobcats staying in man-to-man. Strock needing to find somebody to get it to. Bridger, tough defense. Ball's going to go off of Strock, out of bounds. Ball goes to the Bobcats. And really, it seems Wind River, I mean, their bench looks like they only have two players.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where
there.
All their guys are.
Yeah, I'm assuming Quarters got used up, so that's why the one young man has his shirt back on, so they don't put him in. And ball goes through through Hill's hand as Walker tries to find him on the sideline. Goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Bobcats. 4.5 minutes left in the ball game.
Substitution.
Hirsch will come in for Zane David. Bridger will bring it up for Bobcats. Kick over to Simmerall. To Colomer, back to Simmerall. Simmerall deep three is up off the back of the rim, and Strock almost was going to go after it and then realized, nope, I'm not gonna, not worth it, so goes out of bounds. And Cougars ball on the sideline. Walker will bring it up for the Cougars. Halfway through this fourth quarter. Bobcats lead 58-6. To Strock. Now up to Hill, top of the key. And we're going to get a travel call as Hill loses the ball. Garrison now get it inside to Pyle, bring it up for the Bobcats. Fast pass over to Collimer. Collimer not able to hang on to the ball, goes out of bounds to the Cougars.
Pass was whizzing and the freshman wasn't ready for it.
No. Walker now with it. 3:20 left in the ball game. Walker will bring it up. Strock for David Collin, set the screen, wants to run a little screen and roll. Strock with it now. Kick over to Walker.
Ooh.
And
Loose.
Simmerall is going to get a steal. He's got a 3-on-2. He'll take it all the way up and in for 2.
Good take.
His first bucket of the half. Hill now with it for the Cougars. Get it to Strock at the top of the key. A little two-man game between him and Ford. Kick it over to Hill. Hill, he's going to jump shot up, no good. Hirsch saves it.
Throws in the general direction of the basket.
And then that shot by Walker is no good. Bridger comes down with the rebound. 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. Over to Martinez. Ball gets tipped, but ends up in Simmerall's hands to Collimer. 2-on-2 defense still here by the Cougars. Simmerall going to drive baseline, and then he'll step out of bounds. Yeah. That's that was the turnover that really was the Achilles heel to the Bobcats against Wyoming Indian, was they kept driving baseline and stepping out of bounds. That pressure happened 2 or 3 times in that ball game. Under 2 minutes left in the ball game. Bobcats up big in this one, 60-6. And for David, he's going to take it, kick over to Walker. To Hill. Back to Hill. To Ford. Back out to Walker. Walker's shot is up, no good, and Bridger's going to get it. Toss up to Ty. Ty's going to drive in. Shots up, no good. A really nice pass off the backboard to Collimer for 2.
Just like you drew it up.
Yeah, 1:15 left in the ball game. The one thing I will say, Kevin, about the Cougars, as Ford David drives in, and he'll get fouled on the floor, but they're actually a pretty disciplined team in the fact that no one's just hucking shots up, because there's been times where the Bobcats have played off of them a little bit and no one's just shooting it up. They are trying to run through their offense and things like that. There just isn't a lot of skill, unfortunately, right now for the Cougars, just having a couple down years here. But I like to see that at least they're trying to run through what they're doing. No one's just out there doing their own thing.
And no depth, really.
No. And Zane David now will have it. He'll get it to Ford. Ford head fake. He'll drive in. He'll get fouled again. That'll be
on the shot. This might be the end of the game with the running clock.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will go against Collimer.
Coach Collimer relaxing over there on the bench. Corpening still over there, just antsy enough to not be sitting down.
Right. That'll make it 62-7, 62-8. And that leaves it 5 seconds left. Bobcats look like they're going to try to get down and see if they get a shot up or not. I don't think they will. Or try. So at the end of the first game for the Bobcats at the Big Horn Basin Classic, they win 62-8. We're going to take a quick break here. At the end of the game, we'll come down and do a quick post game, and then we'll see you again tonight for the 7:30 game against Level. We'll be right back right after this. Kevin Gerber and Kevin Simpson on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today.
Support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Big Horn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Big Horn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we are back here as the Bobcats win big here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show. Bobcats win that one 62-8, and we'll go over some quick stats here. A lot of Bobcats in the books, and not too many, unfortunately, for the Wind River Cougars. Just a tough squad for them. They did play all the way through, really still put in some effort. And like I said, I can't knock them at all for the effort that they put in. They're trying to get there, just not a lot of skill right now. And like you said, Kev, just not a lot of depth either. A couple guys on the bench, and that just makes for a tough season. So 8 points for them in the ball game. Jeffrey Strock with a bucket, Zane David with a bucket, and then Ford David leading his team with 4 points and knocking down those 2 free throws at the end of the ball game to get them to 8 points. For your Bobcats, all but one got in the books for scoring. Jordan Garrison unselfishly just kept giving the ball up and making sure that he didn't score. But no, in that, Nolan Collins with 7 points, Zach Hasty with 6, all in the first half. Nolan's all in the second half. Cody Bomagen leading the scores for the Bobcats with 14, scoring 6 in the first, 8 in the second. Ellis Weber with a bucket in each half for 4 points for him. Bridger Pyle, both of his buckets in the second half for his 4 points. Brody Welch doing all of his damage in that second quarter, scoring 9 points. Simmerall scored 8 for the Bobcats, scoring in both halves. Lane Colomer with 3 buckets, a couple in the first, one in the second for his 6, and then Davey Martinez with those putback shots in the first half for his 4 points. So 62-8 ended up being the final score. Again, Bobcats just kind of from the word go, we're ready to go, and hopefully that did keep them rested and made for a pretty fast ball game second half, especially with that running clock. But the hope is that the Bobcats will be rested then for tonight for a tough game against the number 1 Level Bulldogs, who will come in, and that'll be tonight at 7:30. Level Bulldogs will come in 6-1 into the season, and again saw them play right before our Bobcats against Wyoming Indian Chiefs, beating them by 20 points. So, Kev, kind of looking forward to tonight. What do you think, or what can you kind of try to take away from the game today to translate into this evening?
I mean, it's a good one to get off to. You know you can score, so it's good to see the ball go in the basket right off the gate in that first game. Sometimes when you have a tough shooting night, it carries over into the next game. So always good to see the ball go in the bucket. Lovell, they can fill it up for sure. They're tall, they're long, they're fast, and they can shoot. So they're going to need every point possible probably tonight to come ahead against the Bulldogs, I would think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're going to see an Owen Walker. He'll come out. He stands about 6'8", I believe.
He's a good tight end.
Yeah. You have Matt Newman, who he runs their point, has been their starting point guard, I think, for 3 years. Very unselfish player. I think maybe even leads 3 in assists. Owen Walker, again, like I said, he averages a double-double, 21 points, I think 11 boards in the ball game. And then you'll have Kaysen Anderson as well, who I think we were told in the game against Wyoming Indian, he knocked down 7 threes in that ball game.
Just 7?
Yeah, just 7, yeah. It'll be a great matchup for our Bobcats, one that they'll have to show up for and be ready to play. It'll be interesting to see how they come out defensively and things like that, who ends up guarding the big guys, some of those different things. So like we said, for programming tonight at 7:30, we'll probably start somewhere between 7:15, 7:20 for some pregame stuff, talk about that game. We did get an update for sure tomorrow morning against the Powell Panthers. They're number 2 in 3A, and they currently are 7-0. That game will be at 9:30. So we have the last game this evening in this gym, and then we'll have the first game tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll wrap things up with a 2 p.m. tip-off against the Cody Bronx, who could potentially be a revenge game for our Bobcats, as that's who they lost to last year. That was their first loss, I believe, last year going into this tournament. They lost up in Powell up there. So it'll be a good game for the Bobcats as well. So, Kev, any other sign-off here before we call her a moment?
Nope.
All right.
Good. We got 3 more games to call.
That's
so
right.
Let's save our breath.
All right, we got it. So appreciate you guys listening on 101.7 KDNO, and those of you that tuned in on YouTube channel Wild Today. Again, make sure you subscribe, get notified, and Kevin's anxiously awaiting to push a button, so I'm trying to talk as much as I can so he can't say it. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
All right, appreciate you, and we'll be back this evening 7:30. Go Bobcats, and God bless.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Big Horn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab and Wellness, 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
Considering physical therapy?